to this month's Qubit Network's Employee Spotlight. Today I'm happy to be here with my friend and colleague, Tim Clifton, who is our Director of Operations. So we're going to find out a little bit more about Tim. This is Tim's second Employee Spotlight, so for some of you it might be the first time you've seen Tim. Some of you already know Tim, you're going to learn a little bit more about Tim. So Tim, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So first question, describe a day in the life of a Director of Operations.
Oh boy, that's a loaded question. So being the Director of Operations, you see it has an interesting dynamic to it. So, being a part of the engineering team, one day we could be helping a customer recover from a disaster event. We could be helping spec out new equipment to help customers move their data fast and safe. Or just in general, just being an advice giver to anyone who needs advice on network design or things like that. So it's an interesting dynamic on a daily basis for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So you're responsible for our engineers, and some days they're doing projects, some days they're doing service, some days they're doing both.
Absolutely.
Right? All at the same time.
You got it. You got it.
So yeah, very, very cool. And you're doing a great job too.
Thank you.
So if you had the opportunity to meet anyone of your choice, who would that be?
So that's an interesting question. So I've always wanted to meet a gentleman by the name of Kevin Mitnick. Now, Kevin Mitnick is the chief hacking officer at the company KnowBe4. And KnowBe4 is a very well-known name in the security industry. And this guy was very active back in the 90s, and he would log into corporate and government servers and just hack into them just because he could. Wow. And just to prove that he could do it.
Yeah.
And that no level of security was going to keep him out. So nowadays he's like the sought after, gotta have on my security team, and KnowBe4 was the company lucky enough to get him on their team. And back in the day I went to a cybersecurity conference called FutureCon, and they were handing out his business card, and his business card is a metal business card with his name and his information on it, and the business card is actually a lock-picking kit.
Wow.
Like a lock-picking set.
Yeah.
So I thought that was pretty unique. So
That
I thought
is.
I'd bring it to share today to my interview.
Absolutely. That's cool. That's cool. I wonder if he'll see this.
I don't know. Maybe.
That's funny. What is a funny story that your family would tell about you?
Funny story. Probably from about 7 or 8 years ago, when the family and we took a trip down to Charleston, South Carolina, which is where my wife is from. We were walking along the beach, and it was kind of chillier out, so we weren't enjoying a hot summer day, but I was walking along the beach, and all of a sudden my family looked to the right, and I'm not walking beside them anymore. So it turns out that there was a very large hole that was dug by probably a small child, that there was no other holes on the beach, and I just happened to find that one, and I fell face first into the sand, and to this day my wife won't let me live it down.
Yeah.
Because I was.
That's funny.
Yeah. So now whenever we're on a beach, she's like, "Now watch out for any holes, because if there's a hole there, I'll find it."
That's funny. That is a funny story. Okay, if you could have any job in the world, what would it be?
Well, if I wasn't doing this, I have a very flying drones obviously sparked my interest, but if I wasn't doing this, I think I would be interested in becoming probably a commercial pilot.
Okay.
Because I don't know, just being up in the air and having that view and dealing with all the technology behind it, it just seems like something that would totally blow your mind.
That's cool.
Yep.
That's cool. Last question. When you get a chance to vacation, where do you like to go? So
the wife and we like to go places where sunny, 85, 90 degrees, and we like to go to all-inclusive resorts, and our favorite spot is Cancun.
Okay.
So not to say that, next year we might spin it up a little bit and maybe go to Jamaica we're talking about, and then eventually for our 10-year anniversary we'd like to take an extended trip to Ireland.
Nice.
And visit over there in Europe. So.
Yeah, cool. Very cool. Well, thanks for all you do for us.
No problem.
Good to learn a little bit more. I didn't know about the sand stories. That's good.
Yeah.
And I just found out about that right before when I asked you what that was when we came in. So very cool. So thanks for everybody for watching. Have a great day.